Hello everybody and welcome here to Pocono Raceway. On the pole is Joey Murphy and Stephen Pollard, Ash Curtis, Joshua Saculli, then it's Eric Rodriguez, and then it is Luis Hernandez coming to the green flag. Green flag is out and we are underway. It's a very, very cloudy day. We might be, folks, racing the rain. It is really dark and damp day here in Pocono. Ooh, Al Legacy is around. Cody Lamas is also around. Nathan Hudson sliding around. And the caution is out, but in what circumstances? That was a horrible move by some cars. They just drove it in deep. Look at Luis Hernandez just rubbing fenders there with Joshua Saculli, and Luis Hernandez is marching. Let's see him going to try to battle with Eric Rodriguez. They're getting fender to fender in turn 3. As Joey Murphy will lead lap number 1. And Joey Murphy is basically just ending off where he started last week. And you can see the 88's got a big ton of nose damage. You can actually see it from way back there. Actually, no, he doesn't have that bad nose damage. The 20 does have some big nose damage. And looks like Steve Pollard is also out of the race. After getting... Steve Pollard got wrecked in turn 3. And David Diaz drove him into the wall. This has not been David Diaz's season. Complete just bad luck on the 39 team. I was right on board, but did the brakes just fail on this car? Oh. Yeah, I don't think the brakes failed on the 39. I just think maybe he wasn't expecting Steve Pollard to brake that early. And he's wiped out. And then this is the crash that brought the caution out. A lot of cars up near the front. I mean, the 51 is just rubbing the 4. And then I think the 56 is just going to break loose. Yep. You seen him bobble. And when he did, it just threw all those cars up into like 4 different lanes. Which actually checked up the 93, the 12, and the 17. And then you can start seeing where these guys are having to, check. At least the 51, had to check up a ton. And then Isaac's like, Oreo Pollard not dealing with this right now. Which is, it just checked a lot of cars up into it. Andy Thomas and Cody Lamas were after the fact. And it was just because they were trying to check up for the wreck. Tony Newman, a rookie, got loose checking up. So did Nathan Hudson, trying to avoid it. Michael Haas is now out of the race. So we had a lot of cars actually come to pit road on this first pit stop. As you see, a lot of cars coming out of the pit. Luis Hernandez came in. Actually, no, he didn't. So apparently Eric Rodriguez, I guess Joey Murphy and Stephen Pollard, I guess all these cars did come in and pit. We're going to go take a look back at a lap before. Yeah, these cars did come in. You see how those cars did come in. And now only 40 cars are on the racetrack. And 3 of them have not pitted. It's Rodriguez, Saculli, and Derek Edison, who has not came into pit road. So I guess Eric Rodriguez is hoping to do the little rain dance here in a couple laps, because I think they're staying out hoping that it starts raining and the race ends. Pace car are gonna pull in this time by, as their ticker is broke, so no ticker. But that's fine. Green flag is back in the air, and we are back underway here at... Oh, look at Joey Murphy already bobbing and weaving. Saculli and Stephen Pollard, they're all going to drive it into one. Ooh, Joey Murphy had to get out of the throttle and hard because he almost wrecked the whole field. Oh, and there's a huge crash. Cliff Williams is just sideways. We got a car outside of the racetrack. Caution is out, and there's Edison is racing hard with his boss. Into turn 3, look at Saculli driving it in deep. Joey Murphy trying to get by. We had a car outside the racetrack. Eric Rodriguez is going to lead us back here to the caution. Eric Rodriguez leads us back. Cliff Williams there. We've seen the 7 car go around about 8 or 9 times. Let's see what happened on the start here. I'm guessing the 55 gets into the back of the 7. It's just going to get this 7 car sideways. Sideways. John Gilbert almost got a piece of this. And he just started checking up a lot of cars. And 88. Ooh. Oh no, Emmanuel. I mean, that's not Emmanuel Harnett. That's Cynthia Bright. And that was a bad impact. I mean, that's head on, but luckily she hit the water barrels. And just, oh, not a, oh. But the rate of speed, oh. I mean, the rate of speed she was going, it even crashed her. Our electronics here in the booth. Let's get a ride on board here. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oof. Just, oh, at 150 miles an hour. I mean, the first hit did a lot of damage. It jarred the car right here. You're just going to see the 7 just boom. And that was a good hit. I mean, that knocked at least 20 miles an hour off the car, that hit. And it just straight into the barrels. And actually into a work truck out here. Cynthia Bright was checked. Is in the pit road right now. There's nobody. Actually, look at this. Robert Pollard's hitting second. Saculli third. Luis Hernandez fourth. Cynthia Bright's car is now done for the day here at Pocono Raceway. We're going to get you back to the green flag. Here, Cynthia Bright is getting treated in the infield care center. She got out of the work crew was technically right there where she crashed. And they got her out of the car really quick. She was not limping or anything. Derek Edison, the clutch has went out on the 44 car. I don't know if anyone just sees that in the thing. The clutch is out on the 44 car, so I guess when he was coming out pit road, he broke the clutch. Tough break for the 44 team. As we're getting ready to go back green, as you can see, the sun is coming out. I think that's why Rodriguez decided to come to pit this time. The sun is starting to peek its head out behind the clouds. And it looks like we might get this race fully ran here today at Pocono Raceway. Robert Pollard, the defending champion of the series, sitting here. Our ticker is still broken. Eric Rodriguez coming down. Green flag is in the air, and we are back underway here at Pocono Raceway. This is Eric Rodriguez's home track. Look at the oh big crash. Saculli And that is the whole field back there. It was like Joshua Zaculli never got going. That was a hard hit into the wall. Robert Pollard is going to the lead. Oh, JT Bryant just put Luis Hernandez in the wall. I guess JT did not like what the 5 car just did. I mean, JT just flat put him in the fence for it. And Luis Hernandez just came across the radio and said, "That's what you get for blocking. You can't cut across their nose like that." So I guess Zaculli blocked. We're gonna go take a look at what happened here. We're trying to get on. Here we go. We're gonna get on Luis Hernandez's onboard. We're trying to get our technical workers on this, but apparently we're having some big issues with some camera angles and stuff. A lot of issues. See, watch, the green flag comes out right here. Green flag. Luis Hernandez already marching to the top. So Zaculli does to the bottom. I think Joshua. Nah, I think Luis just hooked him. And yeah, the 5 I think just hooked him, and then man, Stephen Pollard gets into it. That's a huge hit. I mean, we want to get it. We want to get a good angle so you could see like all the crash. Here we go. Maybe this is it. And just, oh! I mean, you can't see all the crash from that angle, but you can see enough. I know Dylan Schwallenberg is head on to the inside wall. Oh, I think he was the one that got unlucky. Just nailed Zaculli, and that car just hard into the, not really hard in the inside wall, but he got the wall. I mean, this took a lot of cars out with it. John Gilbert's got a big bunch of nose damage. And then we're gonna get you right here. Watch Luis Hernandez. He's driving it in. He's still trying to battle with some cars. And there's a wreck back here in turn 2 that we didn't even see. Just a lot of tore up cars actually just wrecking. Tim Brooks was utterly destroyed. Don't know what happened technically. Oh! Looks like Tim Brooks throws a block on the 99 and Tony Newman just turns him. And both cars go sliding hard into the wall, and Newman took a huge hit driver's side door. Newman's car does roll away, though, after a huge hit in the driver's side door. And we're going to get you up here and watch JT Bryant just have enough of Luis Hernandez and just turned him straight to the fence. I mean, there was no ifs, ands, or buts. JT just turned him. Just was not in the mood to deal with all that stuff. And technically right now, if our ticker would work, we have a grand total of 26 cars on the racetrack. As the 5 still got damage on it, though. Yes, he does. Sitting in 9th position. JT Bryant came in and got some stuff worked on, I think. Yeah, JT Bryant got some stuff worked on. So we're going to get you to the green flag here. Joey Murphy leads Derek Edison. Or leads Kenny Okada. Sorry, Derek Edison's in the 44 car. Robert Pollard ran out of gas. Don't know how that happened. But Joey Murphy leads Kenny Okada, Eric Rodriguez, Zachary Fitzwater, Ron Swan, and others. Green flag's out. Now, let's see if it happens again. 21 goes high. Luis Hernandez driving somebody to the grass down there almost. Almost contact being made for second place. That's Kenny Okada, Eric Rodriguez. Eric Rodriguez gets a good run off the corner. Second place goes Eric Rodriguez. The caution is out now. The race is over technically, so Joey Murphy wants that to happen. Oh, Luis Hernandez getting turned almost by Jeff Bright. A lot of guys not happy with this 5 car. Oh, there's a wreck. And it's a big wreck in 4. That's more than likely going to end the race. As I believe Joey Murphy... Oh, wait. There's a ton of cars in pit road. As the caution came out, the leader of the race is Zachary Fitzwater. Joey Murphy saying, guys, did we just really lose that race? They all just topped off of gas and coming out. Really bad because that camera on that side of the wall there is not a good one. But right now, if Zachary Fitzwater does not pit, he is the winner. We technically don't want to go look at the replay of what happened. Just because we don't want to miss possibly Fitzwater's pit stop. As our ticker is now fixed once again. If Fitzwater pits, the race is over. Now's just the time where you clutch. Fitzwater has not won a race since season 2 at Michigan. With the race this close to the end, do you come in? Oh, they're coming in. Ash Curtis is staying out. Jeff Bright is staying out. Luis Hernandez is coming in saying they told him, yeah, you're not going to make it on fuel either way, so might as well come in. Will Ash Curtis take a 5? Make his lead go to 5 now. Jeff Bright sitting in second. Jeff Bright's probably hoping that Ash Curtis runs out of fuel. So right now, it's first, second. Joey Murphy was going to technically be 3rd, and 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th will be Zachary Fitzwater. 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th will be Luis Hernandez. So David Diaz apparently turned somebody. We need to go look at that. But we don't want to miss. We just don't want to miss. Hopefully, if the 9 or those guys go to pit road. I don't know exactly. Well, that's not what brought up the caution. Oh! Does Zachary Fitzwater pit? If he does, the win goes to Murphy or Jeff Bright. If Jeff Bright doesn't pit, that's the first win for Richard Childress Racing and Sportsman. And also Jeff Bright's first win. Eli Bright is coming into pit road. So right now, lights on the pace car are still on. Well, time to jump forward some. And they're out of gas, the 9 and the 29. Both out of fuel. So that right now changes everything. That gives Joey Murphy the victory. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. Looks like the 93 might also be out of fuel. Tough break for Ash Curtis and those guys. As both of them are out of fuel. I don't think they're making it either. Joey Murphy's out of fuel. Joey Murphy, they didn't fill the car full of fuel. And he is dropping big time speed. That thing is, he's trying to refire the engine. Kenny Okada is out of fuel. Sam Curtis right now might walk out of the Pocono a first time winner. Or is DJ going to get his second win? It's going to be it looks like it's going to be a Curtis 1-2. Kenny Okada out of fuel. Get you back to the front of the field. We don't want to miss anything. JT Bryant is out of fuel. Do you believe in miracles, folks? It's going to be a Curtis 1-2. Sam Curtis will win his first ever nationwide Sportsman race and become the 31st different winner in Sportsman. Out of a Curtis 1-2. Cars are pitting. Just the pit, but Sam Curtis will win. DJ Curtis is in second. Ash Curtis took a gamble and tried to win this race. Sam Curtis is now a first-time winner in the Sportsman Series. Fuel strategy. The race is not official yet. We will not take any export until the official standings are out. There we go. The official standings are here. Sam Curtis is your official winner. And it's DJ, Cody Lamas, Eric Rodriguez, Eric Monaco, Isaac Jekyll, Ron Swan, Rick Johnson, JT Bryant, Kenny Okada, Cliff Williams, Luis Hernandez, David Diaz, Matt Haas, Joey Murphy, Oreo Pollard, Isaiah Monaco, Emmanuel Hartnett, Zachary Fitzwater, Nathan Hudson, Andy Thomas, Tony Newman, Cody Monaco, Ryan Monaco. And then from 25th on, you could read where you finished because you are retired from the race and was in a big crash or you ran out of gas or something happened. But Sam Curtis puts his name in the all-time win list with a shocking fuel mileage victory. DJ got second. Good for him. But we will see you guys next week from Massachusetts.